This is a good a day as any to start the rebuilding of life. The roads that lay open are many when the old one's gone under the knife. And I can feel the sun on my skin.
So hey everybody, it's Mickey. It is so good to be back with you guys in 2024. I took an unscheduled break from my channel due to a back injury that had a major impact on my holiday. I'm feeling better now, I'm getting back to life, and I thought an easy back to routine video would be a nice way to ease back into things. So if you are new here, I hope you'll take a minute to subscribe. I put out new videos every week about all things home. So although I was not in the best physical shape, we still had a really great holiday. My kids flew in for Christmas, and time spent all together is always good. Luckily, I had all my shopping done by the end of November, the house was all decorated and clean, and my kids are always ready to jump in and help when needed. Even though this holiday was not exactly what I had planned out, it still was wonderful, and it will go down as one of the best ever. We had a couple home projects that we were working on, which we were able to complete before the holiday. One was our powder room, and the other was a guest room upstairs. The powder room was one of the last rooms to be redone in the house, and we painted both rooms the same color, which is this really pretty silvery gray color. We replaced the countertop and the faucet in the bathroom, and I chalk painted the vanity and the mirror frame a nice creamy white. We added a new light fixture and this beautiful artwork by Jennifer Paxton Parker, who is the same artist that did the artwork over our love seat in the living room. I purchased this one from art.com, which has fast become one of my favorite places to buy framed art pieces. I love the way this powder room came out. It is a hardworking room, and the colors just keep it nice and bright and clean, and I think it gave it such a beautiful, fresh look. Our second project was this guest room redo. If you guys have been following me for a while, you probably remember my purple craft room. Well, this is the purple craft room that we just redid as a guest room. We have 4 kids, 3 of which live out of state, so when they come to visit, they usually stay for a few days. I like everybody to be comfortable and know that there is room for everyone. Because usually when they come to visit, they usually all come at once so that they can visit with each other, and I like to know that I have space for everybody. I just bought new bedding for this room, and I just got in my Euro shams that I'm going to add to the bed. We have an old IKEA dresser that I chalk painted white, and we found this beautiful mirror at Hobby Lobby. It is white, and it has like this grayish black accent on it that I tried to mimic down on the dresser below. I also added these really pretty crystal knobs to kind of dress it up a little bit. So this room is pretty much done. I have to hang some things on the wall, and I want to purchase another one of those little mercury lamps for the dresser, and this room will be complete. So we are heading out the door this morning. I am on my way to get my annual mammogram. I am a whole month late because of the whole back issue, so I am a little anxious to get there and get this done. I'm always a little anxious for this visit every year, so I always try to think of something to reward myself with at the end of my appointment, which is probably going to be a trip to Target. So I am just wearing something really simple and comfy. I have on an old denim button-down shirt that I think I got from Target like years ago. I have on some Levi's skinny jeans and some suede boots that I've had for years. So after my appointment today, I ran into Target. It has been 1 month today since I have been out and about after I injured my back. So I was really excited to just go somewhere and wander around. And also I wanted to pick up some peanut butter world ice cream because I get a little anxious, you know, about my mammogram every year, so I like to reward myself, usually with food, of course, but this year it was at peanut butter world ice cream. But I also picked up a couple things that I wanted to share with you for this big organizing project that I am starting this month. So this is my little haul from Target. Now the project that I'm going to be working on for probably the first 6 months of the year is I am going to be going through every room in my house and I am going to be reducing the stuff that I have. Now I am not a minimalist whatsoever. I really do love my things, but I just feel like I have so much that I can just pass on to people that can really use it. So that is my goal. My word of the year is purpose, and I'm going to get more into, you know, the whole word of the year and this project that I am working on a little bit later, but I feel like purpose is a great word in a lot of ways, and for my organizing project, unless an item has purpose to me, it's being donated and passed along. So I am going to be starting my project out in the master bedroom. I usually keep my master bedroom for last, but I'm going to do it first this time because I think that, you know, you're a product of your environment, and if you are in a fresh and organized space, you just wake up with a better attitude. So in the master bedroom, I am going to be starting in the bathroom. So I bought a couple of these containers from Target. They are from the Bright Room. They're stackable bins. They have lids, which I think is going to be really great. I have a little cabinet in there that I'll show you in an upcoming video that is like above, you know, the bathroom area, and it's where I keep all of my extras, and, you know, just girls have a lot of stuff. So I have like all of my, you know, lotions and my skincare and all kinds of things, but it just needs to be organized a little bit better. And I thought that these bins would be perfect. They were $7 for the bin and the lid. I like that they're stackable, so I'm going to try to get as much usage of space as I can. I'm starting out with 4 of them, and if they work out really well, I can always go back and get more. So while I was at Target, I was in, of course, the dollar spot, and I came across these sets of bins. Now these were $5. I got 2 of them. They come in a set of 3 here. They have like a larger bin with 2 smaller ones. I think I'm going to try to incorporate these into that same project in the master bath, just to give me options on how I can store things. So I think this is going to be a really great kickoff to this big project because I really want to take my time and do it well. And I'm going to try to let go of as many things as I possibly can. Like I said, I am by no means a minimalist, and I really do assign like sentimental value to a lot of things, so it's going to be something we're going to have to work through. So if you are interested in following along with this, in an upcoming video, probably my next video, I am going to be posting like a little schedule that we're going to follow, some helpful hints that I always fall back on for projects like this. So, you know, if you are new here, be sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on that. So while I was at the Target dollar spot, they had these little plates. They're just glass plates, little trays. I really like to use these around the house. I don't like to put anything just like flat on a countertop. I like to, if it's like soap and lotion, I like to put it on a little tray. I just think that it looks neater on the counter, and, you know, clean up from spills and things like that are always a little bit easier. So I got 3 of them, and that is just like random stuff that, you know, we always get at Target. So I am a big Lifesaver wintergreen mint girl. So my mom always had these in her pocket. You know, she would carry around the rolls of these Lifesavers, and I've always loved them. So this is one of those candies that I always have in my craft room. You know, while I'm on the computer, while I'm crafting, while I'm working on my planners, I'm always popping in my little wintergreen mints. I also picked up some toothpaste. I always get this gum detoxify and restore toothpaste. I'm trying this e.l.f. Wow Brow Tinted Gel. So if you didn't know, I have some thyroid issues. One of the symptoms of that is that, you know, you lose your eyebrows, and mine are pretty much gone. I have been drawing them on for, you know, the last couple years, and I saw this on somebody's YouTube video. I don't know if it was Emily. It was somebody's, but I saw that it really does kind of fluff up what you have there and gives you more of like a present brow. So we are going to try those, see how that works out. And then I also picked up just some makeup wipes. I use these every day at the end of the day. They're my favorite ones. I've been using these for years. And then the last thing I picked up was just this mega pack of gallon-size Ziploc bags. So that is my little haul from Target. I'm going to bring these upstairs, put them where I'm going to be using them, and I will meet you in the craft room because we're going to talk planners. A big part of resetting for the year is getting all my planners set up and deciding what I'm going to use them for. So I basically have my 2024 planner stack right here. I am still waiting for one from Hemlock and Oak that I'm going to use primarily just for a daily to-do list. I have a lot of things that I want to accomplish in the first 6 months of the year, and I thought keeping it separate would just help me be able to focus more on what I need to do each day. So the first planner on my stack here is a monthly plum paper planner that I'm going to be using for YouTube and social media, building up my Etsy shop. I love plum paper planners because they're very customizable. This is the monthly planner. So what it basically has is it has your monthly summary here, and then it has your calendar monthly, and then I was able to add in a ton of line sheets and dot grid pages, and here is where, you know, I have the space to work on a schedule, to record recipes, ideas, those kinds of things. So this is a monthly planner from Plum Paper. And then for my regular planner, I am continuing to use my Erin Condren hourly planner. This is the one that I have been using the last couple years, and I really love it. So this one is just a continuation from my planner that started back in August, and this one just has your monthly layout. It has your dashboard pages, which I use to, you know, make a little monthly to-do list, to record my favorite memories from the months, a quote, you know, just kind of goals and things like that. And then you have your hourly layout, and this is the one that I use and I share so much because I love to use stickers in this. I am a very sticker oriented type of planner, and I just love them. I use 2 journals throughout the year. The first journal is like I refer to as my big journal, and this is, I use a lot of journaling prompts in here. If I have a lot to say about something, this is where I'm going to put all of that stuff in. I use it sometimes as a little bit of a scrapbook. I'll put in pictures or, you know, paper memorabilia from an event, something like that. And then I have my daily planner. So this first planner here is an Archer and Olive 8x8 dot grid planner, and this is where I utilize a lot of those journaling prompts. I had shared something like that, you know, a couple times here on the channel, and I am all set up here with my January journaling prompts. Now, I put these together for myself because I know that I am not going to journal in this book every single day. But I like to have at least, you know, 10 to 12 different prompts for the month to give me the opportunity to journal if I want to. So this is the one that I have made for January, and I also am going to include this down below for you as a free printable for you to try journaling on your own. I really highly recommend it. It is something that I have done throughout my life that has been really kind of like a blessing in my life. I love to have these to look back on, and it really does help you like work out things that you are just, you know, spinning around in your mind. So check the description box down below for the January journaling prompts. There's 12 of them. And like I said, I don't always do all 12, but I like to do at least, you know, 8 to 10 throughout the month. And then, you know, come February, I hope to put another one together, and I'll share that with you as well. And then I have my daily planner. This one I've been using since August, and I have been using an Erin Condren horizontal planner, and it has really worked out so well for me. It gives you just a little bit of space to record, you know, just the happenings of the day. I like to decorate this a lot with stickers. I have a little space to add a photo here or there, and it has just worked out so well. I just love it. So this one has your monthly layout here. What I use this for is just like one word to describe the day. And then it also has your dashboard section here, and this is where I like to record the most memorable thing that happened that month, some memories. I have some quotes that I like to put down, and just some personal goals. So then you move on to your month, and it has your horizontal layout here with, like I said, just enough space to add a little information as to what happened on that day. And I love using it. It has been really easy for me to keep up with it, and I just think it's great. So those are the books that are in my planner and journaling stack for 2024. Be sure to check the description box down below for your January journaling prompts. It's a free printable. You can just download it and print it off, kind of tuck it into your journal somewhere. So let me know in the comments if you guys use these and what you think. Do you answer all the questions? Do you have other journaling prompts that you use? Just let me know how you use your journal. I would love to see what you guys like to do. So we have been eating leftovers for days, and I just cleaned out the refrigerator. I got rid of all of our leftovers from the holidays and the get-togethers and everything. So I just gathered a few things here on my counter. I'm gonna make a little bit of orzo, add some veggies. I have a big old zucchini here, a couple mushrooms, I have an onion, I have some really pretty grape tomatoes here, and I have some baby spinach I'm going to put in it. And then I have one package here of chicken tenders. I'm just going to saute them and have them, you know, along with our pasta. So I decided to put our chicken tenders in the oven. I just have it at like 400 for like maybe 35 minutes. I have it seasoned really well with salt and pepper and garlic powder. I have some dry ranch seasoning on there and paprika. And then on top, I just added some Italian dressing that I have left over from the holidays. I always make my own, and I make it in, I think, like a triple batch, just so that we have enough for, you know, Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. So I'm going to put some foil on this and get this in the oven and start to saute all of my veggies. So I have some butter melted in my pan here. I've added a little bit of olive oil. It may look like a lot, but this is also going to season our orzo when we get that done. So I'm just going to add in my onions, mushrooms, and zucchini and get these a little bit translucent. I'm probably going to add a little bit of garlic too. I don't have any fresh garlic, so I have some what do they call it on TikTok? Garlic. So I'm gonna put some jarred garlic in here and let that cook down just a little bit. I have some water on the other side of my stove here, coming to a boil so that I can add in the orzo. So I just added my seasonings. I put in some salt and pepper and garlic, some basil. What else did I put in there? A little bit of dry ranch. I have some Mrs. Dash, and I'm just gonna let this cook for a minute or two, and then I'm going to be tossing in a big handful of spinach. I have my orzo over here coming back to a boil. So I have a big handful of spinach here. I have all washed up, and I am just going to toss this whole thing in here because it wilts down pretty much to nothing. So you always put in a little bit more than you think you're going to want, and then you just kind of saute it in there. I love having fresh spinach in my refrigerator. I use it so much during the week. I throw it into almost everything. I put it on sandwiches and in our scrambled eggs and things in the morning. It is just so yummy. I just put in a big tablespoon of garlic there. This is what I'm using. It's just a great value minced garlic you can get at Walmart. And I'm gonna let that saute around a little bit. You just have to be careful when you put your garlic in because you really, really don't want that to burn because it can really make whatever you're cooking bitter. So as you can see, the spinach has all wilted. I'm gonna toss in a bowl of some halved grape tomatoes. There's a lot of them here, but I kind of wanted to use up what I had. This is one of those meals that is like really easy to do that with, and it just looks so pretty mixed in there with all the greens from the zucchini and the spinach. So we're going to let that saute just a little bit, and we're going to re-season. I'm going to add a little bit of chopped parsley and some hot pepper flakes. So I've had our veggies resting here on the stove. I just drained my orzo, and we are going to add it to the pot, and we will turn it on low just to make sure everything is all heated through. We'll just mix that around a little bit. And as you can see in the beginning there, when I had, I guess I probably put a half a stick of butter in and some olive oil, you can see that I haven't added any other butter to our pan, and we are just using what's there to season the orzo really well. So yummy. So I'm just going to re-season this a little bit, add some red pepper flakes, maybe a little bit of fresh parsley, and this should be ready to go. We're just waiting for our chicken to get done. So this is what dinner looks like tonight. This is such a great meal to kind of clean out your refrigerator. You know, I just had a few things left over that I wanted to use up, and it was perfect for this meal. I think I'm also going to add a little bit of this goat cheese that I have left over from the holidays, and then I'm just going to top everything with a little bit of Romano cheese. So thank you all so much for watching today and having patience with me while I got back on my feet and back to life. Check the description box down below for items mentioned in today's video, and also your January journaling prompts free printable. Please join our communities over on Facebook and Instagram at My Bashful Life, and don't forget to subscribe. I'd love to have you all back as part of our 2024 YouTube family. So until I see you in that next video, I hope that you love the life that you have, be kind to each other, stay safe, and I'll see you again soon. Bye!